It's a common sight that greets you in almost every rural homestead in Kenya. But here in Uasin Gishu County, chicken are the new cash minters. Helen Biret is busy feeding this flock, a daily routine that sometimes can prove tedious, but one she says is quite rewarding. Along with 14 other women, they started rearing chicken a year ago.
We had formed a group to invest, but then later we heard that the county livestock department was giving chicks, so we got 150.
The chicks were just a day old when they got them, and that meant they needed a special care. Despite a rigorous training on poultry keeping, the women were still confronted with numerous challenges.
When we gave them the chicks, it was during the rainy season, and they were a day-old chicks. Some ferried them by motorbike, so by the time they got home, the chicks had been affected by the cold.
But the biggest challenge for the women was taking care of the chicks. Chicken feeds were beyond reach for most groups due to high prices, and some simply forgot about the treatment regime.
Even this morning, I called some and they told me they had forgotten to vaccinate the chickens, so they felt sick. But fortunately, the chickens are not pure foreign breed. They are a cross between foreign and organic breeds, so they are a bit disease resistant.
The Inua Mama na Kuku project is a Swahili word that literally means empowering women through rearing chicken. When it started, it only had 450 groups. Within a year, that number had more than doubled. Each group comprises between 15 and 20 women, and that's the number of families that have been impacted by this project.
We have benefited a lot, especially when it comes to essential things in the house, such as buying food, sugar, soap, all those things. Sometimes we even give our husbands money to help them do other projects.
Those women from our villages that never went to school, the moment that lady can buy sugar and salt in her home without asking the husband for it, is already an impact to the society. When there's that baby who has just been eating sukuma wiki at home and can now have a protein, the impact is still huge. You cannot compare even that child who has just eaten beans and you know, getting an egg is something that people have seen it as a privilege. Now, having eggs at home, the mother just picks up and someone has a breakfast, a nice breakfast. Helen says the village is already reaping from the benefits.
Many women now know we have eggs, and anytime they have visitors, they come to us for eggs, so they have now decided to follow in our footsteps, and they are asking us where and how we got the chicks.
The county government is conducting a review of the project. It now plans to expand it beyond poultry farming. Since we focused on groups, we are looking forward to putting up these groups together into a cooperative so that they just don't do chicken. Through cooperatives, they can take loans. Through cooperatives, they can easily get loans, which we give at 5% at the county. Peninah, Karibe, CGTN, Eldoret, Kenya.